Bro, my Spotify's not working. That's why I turned it back on. He sprayed my. He made that. Hold on. I shall not be disrespected. Oh. Oh yeah, you don't want the smoke, big fella. You don't. Oh yeah, get off me. Get off me. Get off me. Bang. Yeah. You finna leave? Bye bye, Jay. Come here. Come here, give me a hug. Bye bye, bye bye. Love you too. I think so. Nope. My Xbox is broken. Again. Green. Oh. Give me the ball. Did I really just lose the ball off of that? You're not dunking that. Come here! Whoa! Mike, please tell me you're watching the stream. Bro, I just glassed this man. Oh my god. Come here. Yeah. Come here. Bang. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We here to play for real. You ain't about it. You ain't about it. You trash. Ah, yes, sir. Come on, big fella. Come here. You ain't nothing. You ain't shit. You ain't shit. Come on. Do something, nigga. Do something. You ain't nothing. Give me that. That's all.
Teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good. Here's the beast. 7 points in the game.
I thought I wet him. Oh my god. I thought I wet him up, bro. Yeah, oh yeah, he off. Get that. Come on, man. You ain't nothing. You trash. He better not make that. Yes, sir. Gordon Hayward's the board. And what? Oh, no. I'm trying to get me some highlight plays in real quick, but these mans is going crazy. 4-7. Come on now. Give me the ball. Let me drop him.
And he's checked in for Philadelphia. Tony Rowe comes in for Thompson. Then for the Jazz, Booker comes in for Gobert. And it's Exum in for Draper.
What? Oh my god.
And the thing that stuck out for me for the Sixers, their turnovers forced. I mean, second in the league in steals per game, fourth in the league in block.
The 76ers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. That one from long range. 10 points for the Beast.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Hayward outside. They set the pick. The pass to Burks. 1:52 left in the first. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And the 76ers with some changes. Grant, he's checked in for Noel. J.Gar Sampson comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Isaiah Cannon in for the Beast. Joe Ingles is checked in for Utah. Hood comes in for Burks. Here's Cannon. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Boston. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And you know, Utah might not have finished 500 on the season, but they did finish 500 against the Eastern Conference. Went 15-15 last season.
For the Jazz, getting those wins, Greg, out of conference, we were just talking about that, was a big key for them. Helps them keep pace, Clark, in this rugged Western Conference.
And I thought the Jazz got better and better as the season wore on. They started slowly against the East last year, but won 5 of their last 6 out of conference.
And he knocks down the first one. The Beast, he's checked in for Isaiah Cannon. So he gets them both.
A lot of NBA teams have been outright buying developmental league teams. I mean, the Jazz did that last season. They purchased the Idaho Stampede last March, and we see more and more of that happening. One-on-one affiliations between D-League teams and NBA teams.
Play Park on 1-6.
Here's the
Emoji
Beast.
happy
10
tears.
points for him.
Emoji happy tears.
From deep three-point range, it's home. In by Miles.
It would have been something to see if he could hit that shot from that deep.
Greg, you know it. I know it. There aren't very many guys that can hit from out there. But he is one of them. That's the kind of range he has.
Well, last year the Jazz acquired the Stampede from the D-League. It makes sense. They'll have a designated place now to develop, Greg, all their young talent.
And Kevin, it's really a key for the Jazz to have those extra minutes available for all those young talents to get an opportunity to get confidence, but also to learn your system. I think more and more NBA teams will follow this route of buying D-League teams.
Always some entertainment value when you go with the windmill jam.
Yeah, rim shaker and the wrist breaker.
Outrageous, guys.
Jazz trail by 4. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Booker, and that comes off the assist by Exum.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Here's the Beast. He's got 12. From deep. Rebounded by Hook. And here's Exum. Passes it to Hood. From outside the arc. He shoots again. And Derek Favors known for his work ethic, and he talked about his focus on
I just want to get better. I just want to keep him.
Well, the desire is there, and sounds like the commitment that he's showing is to how far, Greg, you think he can go?
Well, you talk about desire and commitment, and then you throw in the fact that he has the talent that can... be built upon and improved. One big factor will be injuries. That's the big X factor that determines so many more careers than desire. Talent and commitment, you need to stay on the court.
And we got a...
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence would turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Burks kicks to Burke. Three-pointer, Hayward. That one misses. 3 shots, all come up empty. And that one's good.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's the Beast. Burke covering. Burke grabs the miss.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Well, clearly, guys, Trey Burke is a guy who is talent, drafted number 9 overall 2013, grew up in Columbus, Ohio, went to the University of Michigan. But so far, you know, Greg, in the NBA, he's been a bit of a tweener.
And that's a great point. And part of the issue is, you know, he was a scoring guard in a point guard's body. And one thing that happens in college when you're the best player, it's a lot easier. Now when you move up to the next level, you have to change what you do on the floor to impact the game. And that's been a challenge for him thus far early in his career.
Interesting. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
And, you know, going back to Trey Burke, for a guy with a scoring mindset, he has some limitations there. His field goal percentage was under 40 his first 2 seasons. Part of that is because he doesn't have the explosiveness to get to the rim.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Favors. Coach emphasized getting him as many touches as possible, saying he is going to be one of the guys to carry us the rest of the way. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
And, you know, talking about Trey Burke, at his size, he needs to become a more consistent playmaker. I know he's a competitor, very successful in college, wants to play a lot of minutes in the pros. But to do that, he needs to reshape his game and I think adopt a pass-first mentality.
Jazz trail by 3. Hayward outside. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
That's his first personal foul.
Now here's Burke. He's guarded closely from 15 feet away. Bank shot, no good.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Screen by Grant. Here's the beast. He's got 17. 5 on the clock. From deep. Rebound, Utah. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them. Kept the crowd out of the game. And for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
Booker, he's checked in for Utah. Dante Exum comes in for Burks. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And Embiid throws it down.
And just another example, Kevin, of how they built this lead, just outworking.
Greg, that was definitely an effort play right there. You talk about that all the time, fighting to get proper position, then slamming home the putback.
Yep, and if they can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe.
Here's the beast. With the fadeaway. No good. So Utah will take it the other way.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
You know, as I watched Derek Favors last season, he continued to develop his offense. He was a big, unpolished athlete coming into the league, had some conditioning problems, but now it seems like he's on track to be a force as a power forward.
Embiid the screen. Here's the beast. He's got 17.
I think he's got to find another way to contribute, Kevin, besides looking to shoot the ball. I mean, he just can't get anything to bounce his way this quarter, so he's got to do other things.
Talking about Derek Favors, his points per game average went up last season, as it has done in each of his 6 seasons in the league. He's an ascending player.
He is, you know, definitely refined his moves down on the blocks, and he's also become much improved at passing out of the double team, averaging a career high in assists last season as well. The arrow is certainly pointing up for Mr. Favors.
Favors with the screen. Hayward goes in. Got a piece of it.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as it can have, you're right. Here's the beast. 20 points for him. Utah with the rebound. Favors got 3 rebounds now in this one.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint. And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Joe Ingles. Rodney Hood.
Exum with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. And it's now only a 1-point 76ers lead. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. 76ers on top, up by 1. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Their biggest lead during the opening period. And that's going to do it for now as the second half is almost ready to get started. Back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for the Beast. He has 20 points, and he's hit 4 from beyond the arc. A weapon with those three-point shots.
You said it. His long-range jumpers are having a deadly effect. And guys, the Spurs coaching tree extends pretty far these days. Coach Brett Brown, another former member of the Spurs staff, to be leading an NBA team.
They've got Grant. Beast out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Sampson in at the 3. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half. Embiid the screen. Here's the Beast. Burke covering. 4 on the shot clock. The Beast. Rebound, Utah. Well, Greg, for Brett Brown and the Spurs connection, he was an assistant in San Antonio for 7 years, was really indoctrinated in how the Spurs conducted business, Clark, before coming to the 76ers.
Yeah, he's got an interesting accent, too, a mix of Boston Australian from where he grew up and where he spent a lot of time, but no doubting his passion and his coaching ability. He's good in both.
He was actually a head coach for Australia for a while, an international player.
Boy, for Alec Burks, he really started to put it all together in his third season. He doubled his scoring average. Shooting percentage was up. Then last season, a strong start, but a shoulder injury cut short what I thought was going to be his best season yet.
Here's the beast. Burke covering. Here's the beast. Taps down the three ball. The beast's got 23.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
And back to Alec Burks, a guy who entered the league with raw talent, but once the light went on, Greg, he showed the ability to help his team in a number of ways.
Yeah, he's going to be the prototype in terms of a two-way player. He's a guy who can not only score it for you, but he'll rebound and defend it. But what impressed me last season is he averaged 3 assists a game, really looked to make plays for his teammates.
Burke can't get it to go.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Here's the beast. He's got 23. Burke grabs the miss. Hayward outside. For 3. Another miss by Utah.
Oh, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in your wheelhouse.
Here's the beast. Burke covering. And that's a foul called on the beast. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Now Burks. Ball's knocked loose. Fast break, Philadelphia. Goes up. And the foul on Alec Burks. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Here's the beast. And the rejection by Favors.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Burks' shot is good.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Screen by Grant. Here's the beast. 6 to shoot. For the lead. The long distance three is there. The beast's got 6 in the quarter.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
And guys, this 76ers team is still trying to forge an identity. One thing that is sure, they will attack the basket, and a lot of fearless players on this roster.
There's the feed to Burke. Uncovered. And that one's good. Burke's got 5. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Well, the 76ers do go at the basket without hesitation. They're fearless. Clark Owen inside led the NBA last season on points off drive.
Well, you know, I like to say you've got to use what you have. They didn't have many shooters, so that means head down, get to the rim.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new grouping. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Favors. Joe Ingles comes in for Gordon Hayward. Rodney Hood's checked in for Burks. And it's Dante Exum in for Burke. Exum's shot is off.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And the Jazz making a change here. Piles checked in. Tipped away. Stolen by Exum. Out on his own on the break. Rebound by the 76ers.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down.
Here's the Beast. 26 points for him. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point range, and he gets it to go. The Beast's got 29 in the game.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Philadelphia on D. The lead is 2. They set the pick. Exum kicks to Hood. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Philadelphia's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Embiid the screen. The Beast. Rebounded by Hood. Jazz have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Dishes to Exum. Pass to Lyles. Nice ball movement by Utah. Exum's shot is off. It's a close game here in Philadelphia. Here's the Beast. He has 29. Stolen by Exum. Here's Hood. With 2 seconds left. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The 4th quarter of action getting started. Here's the Beast. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. Burks the off guard with Hayward at the 3. Trevor Booker is out there with Gobert, and it's Exum in at the 1. Here's the Beast. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Well, the plan has been obvious now, Clark, for a while. The 76ers really loading up on young players, letting them see a lot of minutes, and we're hoping it's going to bear some fruit, as you like to say, coming up.
Exactly, and it will in time because they've accumulated some really nice young talent, Kevin.
Here's Burks. Knocks down the 3 ball.
The defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Here's the Beast. Screened by Grant. Here's the Beast. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot 1 more at the free throw line.
And with the 76ers, it's not just on the floor that they have stifled the progress. That they've taken 2 top picks knowing they would sit out a full year just to rehab injuries.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Derek Favors checked in for Trevor Booker, and Trey Burke subbed in for Dante Exum. Favors.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
The 76ers leading by 3. Grant outside to the inside. Here's Embiid. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
You know, one thing few people talk about with the Sixers, this plan of building through the draft and with young players, what if it actually works to their benefit? Then it would become a copycat strategy because we know in the NBA, it's a herd mentality if something works.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters to challenge shots in this game. A lot of blocked shots tonight.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And the Jazz call time here. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push.
Boy, I tell you, I thought the Jazz had a big year last season. Looked much tougher than before. A big part of that is how Coach Quinn Snyder helped the team grow. I mean, he looked like a perfect fit in his first year with the franchise.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Quinn Snyder was going over with his team. He was emphatic. We're not getting it done, fellas. We've simply got to step up, get engaged, and try to battle back. Guys will... see if the pep talk gets him going.
You were mentioning the Jazz, and they grew last year under Coach Quinn Snyder in his first year. You know, Greg, he did the same thing with teams when he was a coach in the D-League.
That's a great point, Kevin. And beyond the growth that the Jazz showed, I think everyone in Utah was pleased with the style of play. I mean, Coach Snyder's got the team back to playing hard defense and really grinding out wins.
And in an era where so many guys take the money and run, Gordon Hayward did the best he could to live up to his new contract. Clark last year, a 4-year max deal signed heading into last season.
Yeah, and the way max contracts work nowadays, even the upper mid-tier guys are getting them. A trend that will probably continue, at least in the near future. I don't like it, though. There are only a small number of guys that are really max contract players in the NBA.
Hayward hits them both.
And when you get back to Hayward, last year his points per game were way up. But really impressive, his shooting percentage. His shooting percentages were way up. That's a big step forward, I believe, in his development.
Here's the beast. And that one's good.
And what's happening to him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Burke dishes to Hayward. He kicks it to Burke. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got... Three assists tonight.
You know, on the topic of whether Hayward is a true max prospect, he did some things last year to at least argue that he is. He was stronger, a lot more aggressive going to the rim. His defense improved too. He'll need another year of development like that to silence the doubters.
Jazz trail by 9. Burks the pass to Burke. He feeds it to Hayward. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Here's the beast, Burke covering. That one goes. Count.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
Hayward can't hit. The 76ers leading by 10. Here's the beast. Another three for Philadelphia.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And now Philadelphia on the break launches the three. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. Jazz trail by 13. Here's Burks. Finished off the break.
Don't you love the chemistry? Those guys work so well together in the open floor.
Philadelphia has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his fourth rebound in this one. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's the Beast. Drops in the tray off the fast break. The Beast's got 49 points in the game. The Jazz have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the 76ers.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And when you play a team twice like these two will this season, always nice to win the first one as they'll go up 1-0 in the season series against the Jazz.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for the Beast. He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Here's Burke. His three-pointers off the mark. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Puts it up. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown. Finishing strong.
And Favors kicks to Burke. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
The Beast, it counts.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson. Got Shaquille O'Neal, got Kenny the Jet Smith. Without further ado, let's take a look at our Jordan Player of the Game. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of... And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.